Welcome to our tutorial on how to use the Asset Library module in ZenTao. Before we dive into the details, let's take a moment to familiarize ourselves with the concept of organizational process asset management. This will give us a better understanding of the design principles that underlie the ZenTao platform. Organizational process assets are tangible resources used by an organization to guide the management of its projects and operations. They include things like templates, contracts, processes, reports, and financial statements. So here in ZenTao, we have a dedicated module, Asset Lib, to store the organization asset, including Story Lib, Case Lib, Issue Lib, Risk Lib, Opportunity Lib, Practice Lib, and Component Lib. For the convenience of ZenTao users to reuse the asset, share, and analyze data. Let's check the details one by one. Firstly, we can archive some of the most typical, valuable, and meaningful requirements in the Story Lib. Click here to create a story library, and then we can find it on the list. Click its name to check the library details. Here we can import user stories to this library. Stories can be imported to the library via project and product. Besides, we can further refine our search for stories by applying specific criteria. Another way to import the stories is to go to Project, Story, and select the target stories, following up with clicking the icon Import to Lib. Or when we attending a requirement review meeting and found a certain user story is valuable, so we can go to the story detail page, and then clicking the icon Import to Lib. Besides the Story Lib, we have seamlessly integrated and connected the case library here with the one in the QM module, ensuring that information in the QM module's case library is synchronized with that in the asset library. As we can see from the case library, we collect commonly used cases to facilitate their reuse during testing across multiple products. It's possible to import cases from the Excel sheets, and before that we need to export the case template and fill the information accordingly. Following by import to the case library. What's more, issue, risk, and opportunity management is a fundamental aspect of project management that is familiar to many. This critical process is among the top 10 supporting areas of the PMP, which requires project managers to identify, track, and manage risks, issues, and opportunities meticulously. Creating the issue, risk, and opportunity libs follows the similar procedures. To import issues into the issue library, we need to first visit the project and ensure that the specific issue is recorded in the project. Once done, we can select the target issues, click on the Import to Library icon, or go to the Issue Details page and click the Import icon to record it as an asset in the Asset Library for future reference. Same way, within the project, we have dedicated entry points for risks and opportunities, allowing us to keep track of different aspects of the project management process. Next part is about Practice Library. As we implement project management practices, we can capture some of our best practices and add them to the Practice Library for future reference. For instance, during the management of a custom project, if we identify a risk, we can promptly record it in ZenTao and assign someone to perform a detailed analysis, including assessing the probability and impact of the risk and determining appropriate response measures. If the risk reaches the prediction stage, we can use a suitable response plan to minimize its impact on the project. This response plan can then be documented as a best practice and added to the ZenTao Asset Library. These documents are sourced from specific projects and can be easily imported into the best practice library by selecting the documents and clicking the import icon. These documents can then serve as valuable references for future projects, particularly for new employees or similar types of projects, supporting learning and driving further improvements. Last but not least, the component library enables us to assemble multidimensional and multi-document process assets based on a set of predefined logic, creating a comprehensive library of components. Creating the component library follows similar procedures. Next, we can import project documents into the component library. There may be various types of documents within a project, such as best practice documents, requirement documents, application documents, and more. We can then build different components to make them relatively independent and suitable for specific project implementations. For example, we can combine a requirement document and a use case document into a component. In future projects of a similar type, a standardized process can be created by combining the documents in the component, streamlining project development and delivery. That's all about the asset library management in ZenTao. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any further questions or feedback, please feel free to contact us at kelsey@zentaoon.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more helpful tutorials and updates. Thanks again for watching.